back, Tater Tots, for another new episode of Haywood Gardens. So, if you did not watch the previous episode, just a quick little recap here. So, Layla had basically a baby shower in the previous episode and had all of the family over. So, the grandparents of the Vitors, and then, of course, dear Martha Haywood. And she was so excited to meet her granddaughter for the first time. And Juliet was stoked and couldn't be happier about this little vampire baby. But Marcus was kind of upset. He's not mad at the baby, but he's mad at Layla, I think. And Layla has been a little bit frustrated with that. And so it looks like she wants to woohoo with Caleb. So I think we're just going to go ahead and have them do that real quick. And look at that. He's being quick, washing his hands because, boy, this boy's got some plans apparently. But yeah, so she is going to come on in here. Let's see. Let's get this notice done. She wants to travel to a library. And here they go. Come on, girl. You're taking a long time. But he's also just super fast. And it looks like we are also getting like some snowfall here today. And this house, guys, like seriously, like let's just take a look. Looks gorgeous out here in the snow like this. Her cute little cottage. And look at the animation of this smoke. Oh, I love it. So cute. And her greenhouse, everything. Oh, and now it's raining. Okay, that was kind of unpredictable. I wasn't ready for that. So they are having a great woohoo session, it looks like, in here. And so, yeah, so Marcus was not too thrilled about Layla and whatever it looks like Caleb was probably gonna make another white cake 'cause that boy makes that all the time. But oh, and we got stinky food in the fridge. But she has been thinking a lot since last night, and she is considering, what is it like to be a vampire? If she became a vampire, would it make things easier on Caleb? Would it make things easier for the family? Would Marcus approve of her then? But then also, other than just Marcus approving of her, she has thoughts of, Caleb's a vampire. He's going to live basically forever. And she's a human, so she's just going to grow old and age. And she's like, how could Caleb possibly still love me even when I'm old? Like, I don't know how this is going to work. And so she is just not certain about what to do right now. We're going to go ahead and have her take a shower here real quick. And oh, wow, like I didn't realize it's 12 o'clock in the afternoon and she is basically dead tired and asleep. But I wanted to show you guys the calendar here. So we do have Harvest Fest coming up, and then our little precious Liliana is going to age up into a toddler, which is exciting. And then in another week, she is going to become an adult. So Layla has a lot to think about. She hasn't talked to Caleb yet about what her kind of, process is right now, but she wants to make the best future for her baby. And she also wants to be with Caleb. We need to take a look and check in with Michaela as well. She hasn't heard from her. All she knows is that she left the foster home. Oh, geez, Patchy, just coming in here scaring me. But yeah, she left the foster home and moved into an apartment in San Myshuno, and that's the last she's heard of her. And so she hopes she's doing well. We might have to message her just to kind of see. I mean, they didn't really leave on good terms after she tried to take money from her. And so, yeah, it looks like she is currently unemployed from what we know. All right, so I think I'm going to have her come in here and get some shut eye. It looks like Patchy is going to watch over things in the house. I have to go feed my cow plant. I'll see you later. You don't have a cow plant, Caleb, because if you did, this girl would know. So our baby looks like she's doing well, Liliana, and we are getting some heavy downpour here. This is our dragon fruit plant. I don't think it's ready, but we're getting close, hopefully, to being able to grow our own cow plant. And it looks like our money tree, it's doing pretty well. And OMG, we have another like 8 grand waiting. This is crazy. I seriously can't believe that, but this is so cozy, guys. Like, I really love her house. I mean, the sound of the rain, a beautiful garden. Really just a cozy vibe all in all together, you know? You know what I'm saying? And I don't know why Patchy just keeps running around like freaking out. Like, oh, thank you. Seriously, he is making such a difference for me right now. Oh, we must have bills to pay. We do. Oh, $4,100. That's a lot. That is indeed a lot. So, anyways, we have, she's working from home right now. I must have selected that. I don't even remember. Hey, I heard you and Liliana are good friends now. You're getting more popular. Clearly, you're a good person. Yeah, it's your daughter, son. Those sometimes those notifications just make me laugh. Uh-oh, our baby. Okay. We need to come in here. Girl, you gotta stop sleeping. Does Patchy take care of babies? Oh, that is adorable. I didn't know that. Um, oh, and the baby's even building a relationship with him. That is interesting. Huh. Well, look at that, Patchy. I had no idea you had a little way with children. And poor little girl, she's got a stinky diaper, so we do need to. Can he take care of the stinky diaper? Oh, I mean, it's a little creepy, but to think that a scarecrow is, taking care of my baby. But, whatever. So we will come in here, take care of her. How many days did I say until her birthday? Okay, so we've got a few days left. So I'm going to fast forward and just take care of things and see if I can get her work tasks done. And then I think we will head on over to the Vitor household because Caleb has, oh, there he is. He has some things that he wants to discuss with his sister, Lilith. So, yeah, I will see you guys in a bit. Here we are with Caleb, and so he has come upstairs to talk with Lilith. He is just, hey, so with the baby and everything, and how serious me and Layla are. She's like, yeah, I mean, absolutely. And Liliana is adorable, Caleb. She is going to be just a little spitfire, I think, just like you. He's like, well, I'm I've got a proposal that she's like, a proposal. He's like, no, I don't mean that, not yet. But she's like, not yet. So you are thinking of proposing to her. He's like, well, I mean, I love her. And oh, look, they've got a sentiment gained. But he is like, I'm thinking, I'm thinking of moving in with her. And she's like, moving in with her? Are you serious? So leaving the house? He's like, yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking. And I want to know, what do you think of it? And she's like, well, if that's what you think is best, I don't want you to move out, obviously, but you need to be with your daughter. And I do really like Layla. She really suits you, and I think she's a great person. You have my approval. So, great news. They have really drawn closer with everything. And he's like, Dad still didn't really like the whole thing with Layla. She's like, of course not. Dad is always going to be a stick in the mud when it comes to humans. Like, that. He's very old fashioned. He's like, I don't understand why though. Because that's something that Caleb has kind of struggled with is the fact that his dad doesn't really approve of Layla because honestly, if you've watched the episode quite a while back about the vampiric history with the Stroud and the Tor clans, there was that whole thing where the Stroud clan started to drink people's blood, and typically most of vampires agree that you shouldn't go for humans unless you're like pretty desperate. But I mean, obviously, we had Lilith do that in an episode before, so but I didn't know how to feed them, so that's my excuse. But yeah, they try not to bite any humans and everything like that, but her dad still does not want to get along with the humans necessarily, even though Edwin, their grandfather, is pretty much a-okay with humans. Like, he loves them. He doesn't have any issues or qualms with them because they're just people and he enjoys meeting new people and he's fascinated by humans in a sense. But Marcus, he has a different vision for things. And not that he wants to just drink human blood because he doesn't really care for the taste of it, but he just views them as basically another species. He knows that they're there, but he doesn't like them and he just doesn't agree with them. And so Caleb is just stuck with this issue of his father. But he is going to, I think, go on over to his parents' house to let them know the situation and what he's doing. We have arrived at the home of Marcus and Juliet Vitor. So his mother is sitting right in here on the couch. So we are going to have him come and greet her and chat. It looks like they are going to go upstairs. So I guess we will just follow suit. Oh, we're gonna have a chat in her bathroom. Of course we are. They always pick the most awkward places, I swear. Like every time. And so he's just like, Mom, it's great to see you. And she's like, Caleb, you're sweet little Liliana. I'm so proud of you. You're going to be a wonderful father. And so she is so proud of her little boy. I mean, he is still her baby. And so he is going to let her know. He's like, Mom, with being a father, a lot of responsibility comes with it. And she's like, Well, absolutely. It's not easy to be a parent. And he's like, So I've made a decision. And she's like, And what decision is that? And he's like, I'm going to move in with Layla. I need to be there for her. And I want to be there with her. And she's like, Well, your father's not going to agree with this, but he's like, Well, who cares? I'm an adult. He can't do anything about it. And I need to be there. I want to be present in my child's life. And I love Layla. I want to be with her. And it looks like Juliet is now going to take a relaxing bath because while she's happy for Caleb, she is also stressed with what it's going to bring with him telling his father about this. So, speaking of that, where is everyone else? Anyone in here? Oh, there's his grandfather. So, let's talk to his grandfather. We'll brighten his grandfather's day. And look at everybody so huggy hug. So cute. Okay, so we are going upstairs. I never know where they're going. Oh, that's a really awkward hug glitch there. Okay. Oh, his grandpa's really angry. I wonder why he's angry. Let's tell a joke about barnacles. I don't know. I don't know why that's there because it's not Pirate Day from what I'm aware of. Um, Tell him a knock knock joke. We'll try to give him a compliment. I don't know why his grandpa's so angry. Check on Edwin. Wow, their like relationship is like down really low for some reason, and I have no idea why. Let's see. Let's see if we can just, I'm all right, Caleb. I just have some things I'm dealing with. So he's happy now. Let's get to know him. I don't know why his relationship seemed to like disappear with his own grandpa. That's strange because we definitely didn't have that issue before. Okay, so maybe something with the update. I have no idea. He's going to discuss some plasma flavors with his grandpa because his grandpa is like one of the biggest advocates for different types of plasma and he experiments with it all the time. And so there's no better person to talk to than him. But he's like, Gramps, I'm so happy that you approve of Liliana. And he's like, absolutely, Caleb. I'm so excited to have a great granddaughter. It's amazing. And, just seeing all you young vampires grow and Layla, she seems like a really sweet girl. I really love the way I can tell she cares about you and she really does everything that she can for you. I've never seen a girl like that when it comes to you. He's like, I know, right? Like everything, we just click together so well. And so, speaking of that, I've already talked to my mom about it, but I'm going to move in with her to take responsibility as a father, and I want to be with Layla. And he's like, I think that's a fantastic idea, and that's so responsible of you, Caleb. I'm really proud. So it looks like everyone, for the most part, is really happy for him. I'm glad I got to get out today. I really didn't want to stay at home. So, yeah, it looks like things are going quite well between him and his grandpa. And so, yeah, now we just have to see his grandpa, or not his grandpa, his dad is like nowhere to be found. His dad has like flown the coop. So, yeah, we might just have to do it without his dad finding out. Oh, we got a trash plan out here. That's cool. Not. And girl, you look like you're just walking out here in a wedding dress. Whatever. So, anyways, and there's Aria. Aria, she's on the hunt. Oh, here's Grandma. Oh, there he is. There's Dad. Oh, okay. Awkward. I guess we can come out here and um, try to talk to his dad now that we know where he is. We'll have a deep conversation with him and we will. I do want him to apologize so we can see kind of what might happen. And he is going to make a vampire pun, see if he can make his dad laugh. Okay, so his dad has arrived. He's like, "Oh, hey there, son." He's like, "Hey, Dad. Um, how are you?" He's like, "Oh, I'm doing well. You know the business, staying busy." He's like, "So, how's Liliana doing?" It's like, well, Liliana, she's a good little girl and she sleeps pretty well. And so they're just gonna make some small talk at first. If Marcus would just take a chill pill and like stop flying around, I like need to like make that stop on his end. And he's like, but she's such a sweet little girl. And he's gonna flatter him a little bit and give him a compliment because we're trying to warm daddy up, if you know what I mean. And let's see, maybe we can complain about cloudy weather. I don't know. Just offer vampiric training. Tell joke about mimes. So it looks like they're having a pretty good conversation right now, just discussing everything. And he's like, yeah, Dad, how's your day been going? I'm really glad that you were able to make it to our baby shower yesterday. He's like, well, it is one of our own. It's a vampire baby and it's a Vator, so I need to be there. And he's like, well, it meant a lot to me, Dad, and I appreciate it. And he's like, so speaking of the baby, I I really have some plans and I just wanted you to be aware of them. And he's like, well, I am going to move in with Layla. And his dad just up and left right when he said that. So, yeah, don't know how that's going to go. So, anyways, he's pretty much gotten the approval of all the women and his grandfather, and Marcus just doesn't want to talk about it. So, Caleb is just done dealing with it. So, he's just going to spend a little bit more time with his mom because his mom's been missing her baby boy. And so she's like, so your sister's just going to live in that house by herself? And he's like, well, she could always get some roommates, some more people from our clan. And she's like, well, I guess that's true. I just worry about her. And looks like they're showing off powers to each other and just having a good time. So, anyways, on that note, guys, we are going to head back to Layla at her house and we will get Caleb all settled and moved in. We are back with Layla and she has just finished having or making a flower arrangement here. So we are going to just sell this baby. And let's see, we have work in 3 hours. We've made our flower arrangement. And yeah, she's really tired. She needs to use the bathroom, so we'll have her do that as well. And we will have her eat some leftovers. And we will just have her work from home as well. But I didn't want to. Oh, Caleb Tor, guess who got promoted? Oh, he got promoted. How cute. Of course, we need to go celebrate him. This is a perfect time for him to talk to her about moving in. So, yeah, guys, this episode's going to be just a little bit longer, but we got important things to discuss. So, things are just going to happen and we're just going to accept that. All right, so I don't know why this girl is so dressed up for this place, but she's like dressed to the nines and she be looking good, and he dressed down with nothing on top. So, anyways, they are going to sit and she's going to join the game. And he's like, so, babe, I can't take him seriously while he's wearing this. So I'm going to change his outfit real quick. Oh my gosh, what am I trying to get on? MC dresser. That's what I was looking for. Okay, let's just put him in. It's a little bit chilly out. We'll just put him in this outfit here. And girl, I can't take you wearing that outfit either, so we're gonna change her. Like, I don't know why they're wearing such funky clothes. All right, it's a little bit chilly out, so let's see something warm and cute. What have we got? What have we got? We will just do, let's just do this cute little outfit. He's like, how's Liliana doing today? She's like, oh, she's great. She's with a babysitter right now so that we can have some time. She's like, so you got promoted at work? Congratulations. I'm so proud of you, babe. He's like, yeah, of course. So speaking of Liliana and you, Layla, I've been thinking a lot. I want to be really active in our daughter's life and I want to be with you. And she's like, Caleb, that means so much to me. It's like, so I've been thinking and I've discussed it with my family and I'd like to move in with you. And she's like, move in with me? Really? Seriously? And he's like, yeah, if you're all right with it. And she's like, yes. Look, she gave the thumbs up. She's like, of course, babe, in a heartbeat. And so he is just so happy to hear her say that. And she's like, "Are you sure you want to move in with me? I mean, I could always move to your place if that's better." And he's like, "Absolutely not. You've established yourself. You've got your gardening business and flowers. Like, I'm not taking that away from you." And he's like, "Honestly, it'd also be good for me to just not be in a Vitor home." So, yeah, she is so excited and happy and feeling good with her man. So, we'll share some people person tips with him, I guess. And let's see. Let's be a little romantic. We're going to work from home today. And now that they exited out of that, I was busy. She's going to blow her man a kiss, make a vampire pun. And she's also going to use this moment to kind of ask Caleb a question. She's like, "So, I've been thinking a lot, Caleb. You're a vampire, right?" And he's like, "Yeah, well, of course. And our daughter is too. And I've just been thinking about you're basically going to live forever. And I'm a human, so I'm going to just get old. Like, what does that mean for us? I'm going to be gone at some point. You're still going to be around, and our daughter too." And he's like, "Layla, I love you for more than anything that's face value. I love you for who you are." And she's like, "I know that, but what if I became a vampire?" He's like, "What of you? I, I, I don't know, Layla. Is that something that you want?" She's like, "I don't know anything about being vampires, and it kind of scares me and everything, and I don't know. And if you could just tell me more, what's it like? Like, how would my life change more than it already is now?" And he's just, "Well, it takes time to get used to. The thirst is something that you have to learn to control." And she's like, "But you could help me with that, right?" He's like, "Well, I'd be willing to do anything for you, but I just want that to be what you really want." She's like, "It would allow us to be there forever." So I think we're going to have her come over here and toss a coin, and she is just trying to figure out, girl, that looked like it didn't even like make it in. So they have just come over here to further discuss a few things, and he's like, "Well, babe, I'm willing to do anything that you want." She's like, "Well, if I get turned into a vampire, I want you to be the one to do it." He's like, "Babe, I wouldn't have it any other way." And so she is very grateful for him and what he's willing to do for her. And he's like, "But before any final decision is made, please just take some time to really think about it. I want it to be a real decision, but I need you to go through everything." And she's like, "Of course, absolutely." He is really enjoying his time with her and just being alone together again. And so she's like, "Well, after all this talk, do you want to go ahead and move your stuff in? I'm free today for the most part. I'm just working from home." He's like, "Absolutely." So, guys, we are going to go ahead and end the episode here because a lot has happened and this episode's gone on for a really long time. So, I don't want it to be too long. But yeah, guys, so thank you so much for joining me today. And we will have to get Caleb moved in to the next episode. Well, moved in the next episode. And yeah, we're going to have to see what Layla decides when it comes to being a vampire or not. Also, this place is gorgeous and beautiful. I've never been here before. So, yeah. Thank you, Tots, for joining me, and I will catch you next time. See ya.